The kettle is screaming, the coffee is black. There's a yawning kind of void that is coming back. I got a hollow in the stomach and a fever in the soul, trying to find a breakfast that can make me feel whole.
The sun is a predator, the light is a claw, breaking through the window of a spirit that is raw.
I'm craving the substance, I'm searching for the meat
of a life that is honest
and a love that is sweet. Feed the fire, fill the empty space, looking for the mercy in a daylight place. Oh, this morning hunger is a desperate thing, waiting for the bells of the kitchen to ring. It's not for the bread, it's not for the wine, it's for the vibration of your spirit and mine. Feed me the truth, feed me the spark, before we are swallowed again by the dark.
I've been starving in the desert of a shallow routine, eating up the static on a flickering screen. I need the protein of a genuine word, the loudest silence that I've ever heard.
The table is set with the china and the glass, watching the shadows of the breakfast time pass. The appetite is growing, the cravings are deep, waking from the famine of a long heavy sleep. Feed the fire, fill the empty space, looking for the mercy in a daylight place. Oh, this morning hunger is a desperate thing, waiting for the bells of the kitchen to ring. It's not for the bread, it's not for the wine, it's for the vibration of your spirit and mine. Feed me the truth, feed me the spark, before we are swallowed again by the dark. Are you hungry?
I'm starving.
Are you empty?
I'm hollow.
Show me the path that you want me to follow. The banquet is ready, the feast is inside, a celebration of the end of the night. Hunger, morning, feed me. Warning, hunger, morning, feed me. Warning, all this morning hunger is a desperate thing. Oh, waiting for the bells of the kitchen to ring. It's not for the bread, it's not for the wine, it's for the vibration of your spirit and mine. Feed me the truth, feed me the spark, before we are swallowed again by the dark. Morning hunger, still hungry, still hungry, still hungry. Yeah. The moonlight drapes across the hardwood floor, like a silk gown discarded by the bedroom door. I'm moving through the silence of this empty suite, feeling the cool polished timber beneath my feet.
There's a silhouette dancing on the plaster wall, stretching through the darkness of the narrow hall.
I'm chasing the ghost of a soft velvet touch, a phantom of a woman I loved far too much. Darker than ink, smoother than glass, watching the hours and the memories pass. We're hiding in the satin shadows tonight, safe from the glare of the morning light. Wrap yourself in the gloom and the gray, where the secrets of the lovers go to stay. A fabric of darkness, a texture of lace, blurring the lines of your beautiful face.
The clock is a pulse in the chest of the room, measuring the depth of this indigo gloom.
I'll pour us a drink of the starlight and wine, and pretend for a moment that you're still mine. Don't turn on the lamp, don't break the spell. There are stories that only the shadows can tell. Let the edges of reality soften and fade in the quietest corners that the evening made. Darker than ink, smoother than glass, watching the hours and the memories pass. We're hiding in the satin shadows tonight, safe from the glare of the morning light. Wrap yourself in the gloom and the gray, where the secrets of the lovers go to stay. A fabric of darkness, a texture of lace, blurring the lines of your beautiful face. Trick of the eye, the way the black curtains reflect the night sky. Don't speak a word, don't make a sound in the satin shadows, where I finally found satin shadows falling
slowly.
Satin shadows falling. We're hiding in the satin shadow tonight, safe from the glare of the morning light. Wrap yourself in the gloom and the gray, where the secrets of the lovers go to stay. A fabric of darkness, a texture of lace, blurring the lines of your beautiful face. Satin shadows,
In the satin shadows,
satin shadows, in the satin shadows. The fence is splintered and the gate is unhinged, where the frost of the winter is finally singed. I'm walking the rows of the apple and pear, breathing the scent of a ruined affair.
the bars are all the fruit that is bruised, like a heart that's been shaken and badly abused. I'm gathering harvest from the dirt and the mud,
tracing the sap that is thick as the blood. Sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds.
I'll sharpen the axe, but I can't strike the blow
To the trunk of the feelings we used to know.
The roots are a labyrinth, a knot in the ground,
Where the ghost of our laughter can still be found.
the blossoms were white,
Like a virgin's veil,
but the promise of summer was.
destined to fail.
Now the wasps are all circling the fermented waste,
Leaving a bitter and lingering taste. Sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds.
Let the branches fall, let the timber crack.
There's no way to bring the springtime back.
It's an honest ending,
It's a fertile death, giving the soil our very last breath. Broken orchard, falling downward. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds. Broken orchard,
broken orchard.
to the earth.
To the earth.
trellis is sagging under years of neglect, collecting the tributes that the seasons collect. I'm tracing the veins of a withered old leaf, a silent cartography melody of ancient quiet grief.
We tangled our limbs in the heat of the June, howling like wolves at a pale paper moon.
But the soil has gone dry, and the well is run low, and there's nowhere for starving green spirits to go. Thorns in the marrow, grit in the eye, watch in the garden, prepare for goodbye. Clinging to the wall through the dusty vines, reading all the warnings and the jagged signs. We were bound by the fiber, twisted in the knot, growing in the wreckage of a forgotten plot. Gray turns to brown as the life slips away in the dusty vines where we chose to stay.
I'll sharpen the shears, but I can't make the cut. Every door to the orchard is bolted and shut.
The grapes of us shriveled to small bitter stones, echoing the rattle of my own brittle bones.
Let the dust settle down like a funeral lace, covering the lines on your beautiful face. The fruit was so heavy, the nectar was vast, but nothing this tangled was ever meant to last.
Thorns in the marrow, grit in the eye, watch in the garden, prepare for goodbye. Clinging to the wall through the dusty vines, reading all the warnings and the jagged signs. We were bound by the fiber, twisted in the knot, growing in the wreckage of a forgotten plot. Gray turns to brown as the life slips away in the dusty vines where we chose to stay.
Connection, tear down the net, release every ghost that we haven't met yet. If we stay in the tangle, we'll fade into rust,
returning our glory to ashes and dust. Tangle and tear,
dust in the air.
Nothing through the dusty vines, reading all the warnings and the jagged signs. We were bound by the fiber, twisted in the knot, growing in the wreckage of a forgotten plot. Gray turns to brown as the life slips away in the dusty vines where we chose to stay. Dusty vines,
let it go into the dust.
Candles have guttered to a puddle of wax in the space where the grip of the ego relaxes. I'm speaking to the ceiling, I'm talking to the wall, waiting for a whisper or a feather to fall.
My knees are all calloused from the stone of the floor, searching for a key to an invisible door. I don't have the scripture, I don't have the verse,
only the blessing and the weight of the curse. No words required, no language to speak. The strength of the humble and the power of the weak. This is my silent prayer, my wordless appeal to the only thing in this world that is real. The void is a mouth and the heart is a tongue, the song of the spirit that's never been sung. Hear the quiet, the kingdom of the mercy has come.
The stained glass is weeping with the morning dew, reflecting a version of me and of you. I'm offering my failures like a bouquet of weeds to the God of the garden and the God of the seeds.
The incense has vanished, the smoke is all gone. In the terrifying clarity of the coming dawn, I'll find my salvation in the shut of your eyes, in the truth of the body that never tells lies. No words required, no language to speak. The strength of the humble and the power of the weak. This is my silent prayer, my wordless appeal to the only thing in this world that is real. The void is a mouth and the heart is a tongue, a song of the spirit that's never been sung. Hear the quiet, feel the hum unto the kingdom of the mercy has come. Has come. Silent prayer. Silent prayer. In the quiet. The celebration is over, the guests have all fled, leaving the echoes of the things that were said. I'm sitting alone by the grate of the stove, watching the ghosts of the treasure we hold.
The logs are all vanished, the heat is a sigh, under the dome of a violet sky. I'm poking the ashes with a blackened iron rod,
looking for a sign or the footprint of God. A dimming reflection, a cooling desire, the final remains of a magnificent fire. delicate hinge. Hold on to the warmth before it turns cold. A story that's finished and perfectly told.
The smoke is a ribbon that is tied to the moon, whispering a slow and a final act tune.
I don't need the blaze, I don't need the flare, just the weight of your presence in the shivering air.
The shadows are closing their heavy velvet eyes,
accepting the truth of the quietest lies.
We've burned all the bridges,
We've burned all the maps, ready for the silence to finally collapse. A dimming reflection, a cooling desire, the final remains of a magnificent fire. We're down to the last embers tonight.
no more explosion,
No more bright light, just a warm vibration, a flickering orange, moving the heart on a delicate hinge. Hold on to the warmth before it turns cold. A story that's finished and perfectly told. It's enough, just a glow.
nowhere left for us to go.
Peace is the air,
Love is the heat,
making the cycle of the fire complete.
last
Embers, December. Remember, we're down to the last embers tonight.
no more explosion,
No more bright light, just a warm vibration, a flickering orange, moving the heart on a delicate hinge. Hold on to the warmth before it turns cold. A story that's finished and perfectly told. Last embers,
last embers,
it's okay. Into the dark.
hey,
I'm walking the aisles of a cathedral of bone, the coldest sanctuary I have ever known. The stained glass is shattered, the pews are all bare. There's a smell of old incense in the shivering air.
I'm kneeling at the altar of a forgotten saint, covered in the dust and the peeling of paint. I'm asking for mercy, but the heavens are mute.
Just a hollowed out tree with a poisonous fruit. An empty gesture, a shallow relief, finding the glory in the center of grief. Well, moving with the kind of hollow grace, wearing the mask of a stranger's face. No spirit in the temple, no wine in the cup, just the weight of the gravity pulling us up. A dance for the the blind, leaving the substance and the soul far behind.
The choir is a murder of crows in the loft. Their feathers are heavy, their voices are soft. They sing of a kingdom that was built on a lie, where the angels are too exhausted to fly.
I'll offer a candle to the shadows and smoke, watching the flicker as if it were a joke. There's no one to hear us, there's no one to save, between the cradle and the mouth of the grave. An empty gesture, a shallow relief, finding the glory in the center of grief. We're moving with the kind of hollow grace, wearing the mask of a stranger's face. No spirit in the temple, no wine in the cup, just the weight of the gravity pulling us up. A dance for the lonely, a bow for the blind, leaving the substance and the soul far behind. Grace, echo space, hollow grace, echo space, 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 space. We're moving with a kind of hollow grace, wearing the mask of a stranger's face. No spirit in the temple, no wine in the cup, just the weight of the gravity pulling us up. A dance for the lonely, a bow for the blind, leaving the substance and the soul far behind. Hollow grace, hollow grace, hollow grace, amen. Hollow grace, amen. Barefoot on the porch, I watch the sun descend. The shadows stretch like memories of a long-lost friend. I feel the static hum within, the heavy summer heat, tracing all the patterns where the sky and garden meet.
Digging through the clay where the quiet secrets sleep, the promises we planted and the ones we couldn't keep.
There's a fever in the roots, a rhythmic kind of ache, waiting for the morning or the moment that we break. The ground is whispering beneath our tired feet, where the bitter and the beautiful finally meet. Oh, lay me down in the velvet soil, free from the weight and the daily toil. Sink into the dark where the roses grow, deep in the places that we'll never know. Soft as a whisper, black as
tall, like giants in the hall, witnessing the seasons and the glory of the fall.
I wrap my arms around the ghost of what you said, mapping out the labyrinth inside my weary head.
The jasmine smells of longing in the pale moonlight,
staining every corner of this lonely velvet night.
We are woven in the texture of the shifting sand,
holding on to nothing but each other's trembling hand. The ground is whispering beneath our tired feet, where the bitter and the beautiful finally meet. Oh, lay me down in the velvet soil, free from the weight and the daily toil. Sink into the dark where the roses grow, deep in the places that we'll never know. Soft as a whisper, black as the night, waiting for a flicker of the coming light.
It's not an ending,
It's a place to begin,
to shed the heavy layers
of the original sin.
Let the dirt cover us,
Let the rain wash us clean,
becoming part of everything that's ever been seen.
velvet soil, velvet soil, take me under. Velvet soil, hear the thunder. Lay me down in the velvet soil, free from the weight and the daily toil. Sink into the dark where the roses grow, deep in the places that we'll never know. Soft as a whisper, black as the night, waiting for a flicker of the coming light. Down in the velvet,
Just stay here.
in the velvet soil. Down where the cypress is weeping in sleep, secrets are treasures that the dark waters keep. I'm walking the swamp with a lantern of blue, searching for something that feels like the truth.
The dampness is crawling like skin on a drum, waiting for the stars or the morning to come. I found a soft pillow on a limestone ledge,
Right at the lip of the universe's edge, soft to the touch but heavy to hold, the greenest of velvet, the dampest of gold. Oh, lay your head down on the midnight moss, forget all the profit and the weight of the loss, beneath the old canopy, under the moon, where the bayou is humming a funeral tune. It swallows the sound, it swallows the fear. Nothing but silence can reach us down here. like wine, tracing the curve of your shivering spine. The earth is a sponge and it's pulling us in to the place where the mud and the spirit begin. Soft to the touch but heavy to hold, the greenest of velvet, the dampest of gold. Lay your head down on the midnight moss, forget all the profit in the weight of the loss. Beneath the old canopy, under the moon, where the bayou is humming a funeral tune. It swallows the sound, it swallows the fear. Nothing but silence can reach us down here. Green velvet, midnight, sink deep, no light. Lay your head down on the midnight moss, forget all the profit and the weight of the loss. Beneath the old canopy, under the moon, where the bayou is humming a funeral tune. It swallows the sound, it swallows the fear. Nothing but silence can reach us down here. Midnight moss, midnight moss. Midnight moss. The anchor is heavy, the chain is a mile long, dragging through the silt of a melancholy song.
I'm a vessel in the harbor,
Swaying in the swell, bound to the ringing of a distant copper bell.
I'm the iron in the mountain, I'm the granite in the cliff, holding up the weight of every button,
And every if there's a cord made of silver,
running through the dark,
connecting every tremor, protecting every spark, pulling on the ligament, straining at the bone. The hardest kind of gravity we have ever known. We are tethered souls, drifting in the gale, two tattered ships with a single ragged sail, locked in the orbit, caught in the line. Your jagged history is woven into mine. Don't cut the rope, don't set us free. You're the only horizon that I ever want to see.
I've tried to run to the edges of the map,
but the knot only tightens like a clever velvet trap.
I can feel your pulse in the palm of my hand,
Across the vast miles of this unforgiving land, the distance fabric of the day and the lining of the night, pulling on the ligaments, straining at the bone, the hardest kind of gravity we have ever known. We are tethered souls, drifting in the gale, two tattered ships with a single ragged sail, locked in the orbit, caught in the line. Your jagged history is woven into mine. Don't cut the rope, don't set us free. You're the only horizon that I ever want to see. If you sink, I'm going under too, into the abyss of the darkest indigo blue. The tension is the only thing that keeps us alive. The strength of the tether is the way we survive. Tethered, drifting, souls shifting. We are tethered souls, drifting in the gale, two tattered ships with a single ragged sail, locked in the orbit, caught in the line. Your jagged history is woven into mine. Don't cut the rope, don't set us free. You're the only horizon that I ever want to see. Tethered souls, don't let go. Tethered souls, I'm holding on. Tethered souls, tethered souls. The celebration is over, the guests have all fled, leaving the echoes of the things that were said.
I'm sitting alone by the grate of the stove,
watching the ghosts of the treasure we hold.
the logs are all vanished, the heat is aside. Under the dome of a violet sky, I'm poking the ashes with the blackened iron rod,
looking for a sign or the footprint of God, a dimming reflection, a cooling desire, the final remains of a magnificent fire. We're down to the last embers tonight.
no more explosion,
No more bright light, just a warm vibration, a flickering orange, moving the heart on a delicate hinge. Hold on to the warmth before it turns cold, a story that's finished and perfectly told.
The smoke is a ribbon that is tied to the moon, whispering a slow and a final act tune. I don't need the blaze, I don't need the flare, just the weight of your presence in the shivering air.
The shadows are closing their heavy velvet eyes, accepting the truth of the quietest lies. We've burned all the bridges, we've burned all the maps, ready for the silence to finally collapse. A dimming reflection, a cooling desire, the final remains of a fire. We're down to the last embers tonight.
No, no more explosion.
No more bright light. Just a warm vibration, a flickering orange, moving the heart on a delicate hinge. Hold on to the warmth before it turns cold. A story that's finished and perfectly told. It's enough, just the glow, nowhere left for us to go. Peace is the ash, love is the heat, making the cycle of the fire complete. Last embers, December, remember, we're down to the last embers tonight.
No, no more explosion.
No more bright light. Just a warm vibration, a flickering orange, moving the heart on a delicate hinge. Hold on to the warmth before it turns cold. A story that's finished and perfectly told. Last embers into the dark. Last The city is a circuit of neon and blue, pulsing with the hunger of the many and the few. I'm leaning on the railing of the cold iron bridge, watching the lights on the horizon's edge.
I feel the vibration in the soles of my shoes, a rhythm, the translation of the urbanized blues. The cables are humming with a digital soul, taking back the pieces that the daylight stole. Under the skin, through the heavy concrete, the rhythm of the wires and the drum of the street. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair? It's the beat of the lonely, the throb of the night, chasing the ghost of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire, in the indigo pulse of the city's desire. The traffic is a river of a ruby red glow, flowing to the places where the tired spirits go. I'm a signal in the static, I'm a frequency lost, trying to calculate the emotional cost. The skyscrapers reach for the violet clouds, hide in the faces of the faceless crowds. We are sparks in the engine, we are cogs in the wheel, trying to remember how it feels to be real. Under the skin, through the heavy concrete, the rhythm of the wires and the drum of the street. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair? It's the beat of the lonely, the throb of the night, chasing the ghost of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire.
forever. We're part of the current, we're part of the flow, letting the energy of the midnight grow. Indigo pulse, hear it,
Feel it.
can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair? It's the beat of the lonely, the throb of the night, chasing the ghosts of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire in the indigo pulse of the city's desire. Indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse. The petals are heavy with a strange kind of scent, paying the ransom for the time that we spent. I'm watching the lilies turn purple and black, wishing for the seasons that are never coming back.
The pollen is dusty like the wings of a moth, spilled like a wine on a white linen cloth. I planted a garden in a canyon of salt, growing a beauty that was destined to halt.
A beautiful poison, a fragrant decay, watching the vibrancy wither away. Oh, witness the rise of the bitter bloom, a floral explosion in a darkened room. The roots are of iron, the leaves are of lead, feeding on the words that we should have never said. Beautifully broken, elegantly wrong. The bitter bloom is singing our song.
The thorns are as long as a desperate plea, tearing the skin of the memory of me. I water the cracks in the dry kitchen floor,
Waiting for a knock on the heavy oak door. The nectar is acid, the stem is a knife, cutting through the fabric of a quiet, tired life. We're suffocating under the weight of the vines, searching for a nectar that is purely divine. A beautiful poison, a fragrant decay, watching the vibrancy wither away. Witness the rise of the bitter bloom, a floral explosion in a darkened room. The roots are of iron, the leaves are of lead, feeding on the words that we should have never said. Beautifully broken, elegantly wrong. The bitter bloom is singing our song. Don't try to pluck it, don't try to prune. It's dancing to the rhythm of a different tune. Let it overtake the house, let it climb the wall until the structure is ready to fall.
bitter
Bloom,
death in the
groom. Oh, witness the rise of the bitter bloom, a floral explosion in a darkened room. The roots are of iron, the leaves are of lead, feeding on the words that we should have never said. Beautifully broken, The kettle is screaming, the coffee is black. There's a yawning kind of void that is coming back. I've got a hollow in the stomach and a fever in the soul, trying to find a breakfast that can make me feel whole.
The sun is a predator, the light is a claw, breaking through the window of a spirit that is raw.
I'm craving the substance, I'm searching for the meat of a life that is honest and a love that is sweet. Feed the fire, fill the empty space, looking for the mercy in a daylight place. Oh, this morning hunger is a desperate thing, waiting for the bells of the kitchen to ring. It's not for the bread, it's not for the wine, it's for the vibration of your spirit and mine. Feed me the truth, feed me the spark,
Before we are
swallowed again by the dark.
I've been starving in the desert of a shallow routine,
Eating up the static on a flickering screen.
I need the protein of a genuine word,
The loudest silence that I've ever heard. The table is set with the china and the glass, watching the shadows of the breakfast time pass. The appetite is growing, the cravings are deep, waking from the famine of a long heavy sleep. Feed the fire, fill the empty space, looking for the mercy in a daylight place. Oh, this morning hunger is a desperate thing, waiting for the bells of the kitchen to ring. It's not for the bread, it's not for the wine, it's for the vibration of your spirit and mine. Feed me the truth, feed me the spark, before we are swallowed again by the dark.
Are you hungry?
I'm starving,
Are you empty?
I'm hollow.
Show me the path that you want me to follow.
The banquet is ready, the feast is in sight, a celebration of the end of the night. Hunger, morning, feed me. Warning. Oh, this morning hunger is a desperate thing, waiting for the bells of the kitchen to ring. It's not for the bread, it's not for the wine, it's for the vibration of your spirit and mine. Feed me the truth, feed me the spark, before we are swallowed again by the dark. Morning hunger, still hungry, still hungry. The fence is splintered and the gate is unhinged, where the frost of the winter has finally singed.
I'm walking the rows of
the apple and pear, breathing the scent of a ruined affair.
The boughs are all heavy with the fruit that is bruised, like a heart that's been shaken and badly abused. I'm gathering harvest from the dirt and the mud,
tracing the sap that is thick as the blood. Sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds.
I'll sharpen the axe, but I can't strike the blow to the trunk of the feelings we used to know. The roots are a labyrinth, a knot in the ground, where the ghost of our laughter can still be found.
The blossoms were white like a virgin's veil, but the promise of summer was destined to fail. Now the wasps are all circling the fermented waste, leaving a bitter and lingering taste. Sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds. Orchard falling downward. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful